Good morning, students. In the previous class, we learned about reflection of light and their applications. Today, we are going to learn a new concept called refraction of light. Okay? Refraction of happens when light changes its path while traveling from one medium to another. Have you ever seen a spoon in the glass of water? It looks bent, right? Why does this happen? It's shown in this figure. This happens due to refraction of light. Okay. Now let us do a small activity. We have to take some materials, a glass tumbler with water, a pencil or spoon. Place the pencil inside the glass of water. What do we observe? The pencil looks bent or broken. Actually, the pencil is not bent. Light rays bend them. Light rays bend when they travel from water to air. Because of this bending, the pencil appears bent. This phenomena is called refraction of light. We have to know the definition of refraction of light. Refraction of light. When light passes from one transparent medium to another, it changes its direction. This bending of light is called the refraction of light. It is show the ray diagram also here. Why does refraction happen? Light travels at different speeds in different materials. In air, light travels faster. In water or glass, light travels slower. So when light moves from one medium to another medium, its speed changes and the ray bends. Important terms. Incident ray, the light ray that falls on the surface. Refracted ray, the light ray that bends after entering another medium. Normal, an imaginary line drawn perpendicular to the surface. Daily life examples. We have to discuss about some daily life examples. Pencil in water appears bent. Already we have to shown in figure. Coin in water appears raised. Swimming pool looks shallow. Rainbow formation. These are all called refraction of light. Okay. Because of rainbow formation is because of refraction of and dispersion also. Why does a swimming pool appear shallow? Due to refraction of light. So students, today we learn that when light travels from one medium to another medium, it bends. This bending of light is called refraction. We also learned examples from our daily life. Okay. Observe any. I have to ask one question. Observe any example of refraction in your home and write it in your notebook. Tomorrow I will asking about this. Okay. Thank you. This is called refraction of light. Now we have to learn about next topic. Now we have to discussion about refraction through glass slab activity. Here we have to see shown this picture and explain the activity. Aim to study the refraction of light through a rectangular glass slab. Here we have to required apparatus is rectangular glass slab, sheet of paper, drawing pins, scale, protractor and pencil. Now we have to discuss about the procedure. Place the glass slab on a sheet of paper and trace its outline ABCD. We have to shown in the figure. Draw a normal N dash on the side AB at a point O. Fix 2 points P1, P2 on the paper in a straight line towards the slab as shown. From the opposite side, look through the slab and fix two more pins P3 and P4. So they appear in a straight line with the images of P1 and P2. Remove the slab and join P1, P2 and P3, P4. Measure the angle of incidence I and angle of refraction R. Repeat for different positions of incidence. Okay. Now here we have to observe. What do we observe? The ray of light bends towards the normal on entering the glass slab. The ray of light bends away from the normal on emerging out of the glass slab. The emergent ray is parallel to the incident ray. The incident ray, refracted ray, and the emergent ray lie in the same plane. There is a lateral displacement between the incident ray and the emergent ray. Okay, it is also shown in the figure here. Measure anguli and angular for different positions. Okay, conclusion. When a ray of light passes through a rectangular glass slab, it gets refracted at both the surfaces and emerges out parallel to the incident ray with a lateral displacement. So we have to know about how to refracted in a glass slab here using this activity. I hope that all of my children understand this topic. Okay, we have to discuss about another more activities in this lesson. Activity 9.7. Aim to study the refraction of light through a rectangular glass slab. Here we have to discussing about the last topic. Okay, a glass apparatus. We required apparatus are a glass slab, a sheet of paper, drawing pins, scale, protractor. Okay. Procedure. Place the glass slab on a sheet of paper. Draw a N dash on the paper. Fix the 2 points P1, P2 on one side of the slab in a straight line. Look through the slab from the opposite side and fix two more pins P3 and P4 so that they appear in straight line with the images P1 and P2. Join P1, P2 and P3, P4. Measure the angle of incidence I and angle of refraction R. Repeat the different positions of incidence. Conclusion. The incidence ray, the refracted ray and the normal at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. Okay, already we have to discussing this activity just before. And activity 9.8. Here we have to verify the Snell's law of refraction. The aim is to verify Snell's law of refraction. Here we have to required apparatus are a glass slab, drawing pins, protractor and scale. Here what is the procedure here? Fix 2 points P1 and P2 on the sheet. Place the glass slab and fix two more pins P3 and P4 so that P3 and P4 are in a straight line with the images of P1 and P2. Measure the angle of incidence I and angle of refraction for R for different positions. Calculate sin I by sin R for each set of observations. We have to take in different angles, different incidence angles. Then we got different refraction angles. So those take those angles and calculate sin I by sin R in more terms. Conclusion. For a given pair of media, sin I by sin R is always constant. This is called Snell's law. We have to prove this activity. We have to prove the Snell's law of refraction using this activity. I hope that all of you children understand this topic. Snell's law, the proof, verify of this Snell's law, and the refraction of through glass prism. Okay, glass slab. Thank you so much to listening my topic. I hope that all of you understand this topic. If you have any doubts, please ask me in comments. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. We will meet again on the next class. Thank you. Thank you so much.